Good morning, this is Sheila from mycardstockcreations.com, and I uploaded a video earlier on this it's a file folder mini album, and I have this one. It's kind of chunky because I added a lot of things to it, but this one's coffee themed, so I'm going to do a tutorial on here on how I constructed this, and it's just going to be basic construction of the mini album. I'm not going to decorate it or anything. I'm going to leave that up to you. I already had an offer of someone to buy this, and I don't know if that's going to go through or not, but I'm really excited that someone actually offered to buy this album because I'm really happy with this one. Alright, with that said, what you're going to need to start off with are 4 regular file folders, and on the first one, okay, so you need 4 of the file folders, and you have one little cover, and you're gonna cut with the tab side. I got mine, this one's backwards, but with the tab showing, you're gonna cut 5 inches from the tab to here, and then 7 inches down. So it's the album cover, the whole album is 5 by 7. So the first piece, the cover, you're going to cut from one file folder. Okay. And save your pieces of your file because you're going to be using it, using the pieces for the other pages. Okay. So the file, I should have explained. You're going to need one file with the tab on the right, one file with the tab on the left, and then one file with the tab in the middle. And then for the cover, either, it doesn't matter, this one's going to have it on the right, you can have it on the left, whichever you want. Okay? Alright, so next, after you cut your cover piece, with the other 3 file folders, you're going to make sure they're 7 inches long, and for the middle piece here, because you want to cut it so that the tab is all there, you don't want a half a tab. Put your, what I did was I measured on the tab the middle. Where's the middle? Mark it, and then put your ruler there at 3.5, and then you're gonna mark it to the 7 inches. That's how I did it. And then you're gonna cut it to 7 inches. So that's your middle one. And then the other 2 aren't so difficult because you're gonna just cut it from the tab side, cut 7 inches, and do the same for the other one. So you end up with 3 pieces like this. Okay, once you got it cut, you'll see how I did this. Okay, once you got it cut, alright, now this is you're gonna fold your tab side up to the middle of the folded folder, right up to the edge here. Line this edge up with the center of the folder, and fold it down. And then on the other side, you're gonna fold the other piece even so that these two edges are even. And you're gonna do that for all the other pieces. So now you have your cover, you have you have your cover first, and then you have the other three folders, just like that. So that's that. Then I'm going to have the measurements down below so you don't have to worry. Then I have on mine, I have this little spine piece that I've cut to go to, after you put your whole book together, you're just going to glue it just to make the spine look a little better. You don't have to do that, I just chose to do that. And the spine piece is 1.5 inches wide by 7, so you need one of those. I had made 3 pocket flaps to put inside, and those measure 3 3/4 by 7.5, and then you're gonna score it at 1/2 inch, and then you're gonna fold this side up to that score line, increase it, and then you are going to glue the bottom edge and one side, leaving the top open to form your pockets. Okay, which side? Just like this. So you need 3 of these. And then for the pockets, there are 3 tags, sorry. The smaller tags measure 3 inches by 4 1/4, sorry. And then you're going to need 3 larger tags that measure 3 3/4 by 7 1/4. And before you put your album together, if you want to distress the edges, do it now, so it's just easier to get to every edge before you glue it together. That's what I did. Okay, so now you're going to take, for gluing the pieces together, you're going to take your cover and you're going to make this, you're going to glue this. See, I forgot to ink this part. You're going to glue this side to here, but you're going to make it a pocket. So you're just going to put some glue right here, down the bottom, and up here, and you're going to leave this unglued because this is going to be glued to the front, and then you're going to have a pocket. It's going to be glued to the front, and you're going to have a pocket here. Did I do this backwards? I think I did this backwards. Oh well. No big deal. Okay. So, let's move that out. Make sure I'm in frame. So, I'm going to put some glue along the edge on one side, down the bottom. I like to use glue like I always specify instead of the double-sided tape, because if you put something in the pocket, you don't want your item to stick. And besides that, if you don't line it up right, it's harder to pull apart if you're using the sticky tape. So just try to line it up as best you can. And now you have your little pocket. Just put enough glue there. Okay. So then you have another page. So now you're going to do the same to your next folder. Put a little glue here along the bottom and one side, leaving this unglued because that's going to be a pocket. And I think I'm just going to keep that, I'm going to lie it down this way, just to make sure that that's even. Alright, so that's your next one. It's a little off. I inked mine backwards, that's weird. I'm gonna have to go back and ink, but no big deal. Now your last album, same thing, along one side, down the bottom, along the other edge, leaving this part not glued. The hardest part to making this is cutting out your pieces, because it goes together really quickly once you have everything cut out. Okay, and there's your little pocket. Okay. Alright, so now it's time to add the pocket flaps. You can add them anywhere you like. I skipped a page and then I added and skipped the page. You're going to glue this side of this flap, make sure you got the right side at the top, to the page, but not on the gusset, because you want your book to close properly. So just apply some glue. Like that, so that it closes. Skip the page and then, oops, oh, got a little glue. Do the same for the other two pocket flaps. That doesn't matter because I'm going to cover it with paper anyway. And now the last one. If you want to make your album bigger, you just got to add more file folders. That's all. Alright, so that's the flaps. See how this lies really nice and mine's so chunky, but that's because I added three-dimensional things. Alright. That didn't. Okay. Well, I guess you could. I didn't think of that. Alright. So, this, I guess, you can leave this not glued, or you don't have to use the spine. I chose to use the spine. But if you want to make your book chunky, like mine, I think maybe don't put the spine. That way it expands. and didn't think of that. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. But anyway, I think this time I'm not going to add this spine. Alright, so now you have a pocket here, flap, pocket here, a flap, a pocket here, and then a flap. So like I said, if you want your book to expand, I wouldn't use the spine, but if you plan on just doing it so you're not going to add too many bulky things, you can add the spine if you like. That's optional. Alright, and then tags. Oh, I know what it was. Sorry, I'm telling you the wrong thing. I know what I forgot to show you. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I'll do it now. That's what it is. Sorry. Alright. To make a pocket up top, that's what I forgot to show you, is you have to glue down one side. That's why I forgot to show you. So glue down one side, and then at the bottom that's why it wasn't working right. Oops, I almost made a boo-boo. And go under the next part. Glue that one down. So sorry for hitting the camera. I gotta find a better arm. Alright. Then the last part. Alright. So alright, so I'm not going to put my tags in yet because I want that to dry a little bit. Now you can add your spine. I completely forgot about that, and I would leave, put some glue here and some glue down the first part. And as you notice, I did score every every fourth of an inch to make it flexible a little bit. You just, you know, fold it over and then put a little bead of glue here and a little glue on this side, and then attach it, leaving a little opening like here so that the book can open properly. So it gives it a little room. So let's do that. I forgot all about that big pocket. That's what happens when you're trying to do a lot of different projects at the same time. And then when you open it, okay, sure it's glue. Kind of fold it there and kind of, alright. Hello, I'm sorry for the little glitch in the camera. My camera shut off, so we got to the part where we had put in these pocket flaps, and then I guess we got to the spine, which is here, and then my camera shut off. So I'm gonna add this part of the video to the first video, so I hope it doesn't mess you guys up at all. So it's all connected now, and you have your pocket here, and you have this little pocket flap. So you end up with 3 big pockets on the pages, and then also at the top you're gonna have 3 big tags. So these tags, let's see what I do with my one. Okay, you're gonna need 3 small tags, and you can decorate them any which way you want, or you can leave them plain. Alright, so those are the 3 small tags, and then you have the 3 bigger tags that go in through the top of 3 of the pages. The last one. Alright, and there's your 3 tags, and then that's it. And then you're all set to decorate it any which way you like. And like I said, I bulked up mine, but you don't have to do that. You can just use stickers and things like that to decorate yours, so yours doesn't bulk up. But there you go. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll get back to them as soon as I can. And you have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.